morning all. My name is Kasturi Manjula. I am working as a school consultant from past 15 years and I am running my own schools as a brand name as Westfield International School. Today I am happy to be with you people and give you the inputs and insights regarding the questions asked.
What inspired you to start working in the field of school consultancies?
What inspired me to come into the schooling industry is that there is no proper channel of like how to start a school, how to get the students enrolled, what type of marketing tools we need to use and how to get the academics done properly. That's the reason as my benchmark I got into this industry and I started consulting a lot of schools. And then we got into touch with the owners, academicians, and we started our own school consultancy. In school consultation, how we work is that we do the from pin number survey, we'll tell the owners like how the school runs and what are the operation possibilities and how the marketing works out, how the academicians will be working out and how the teacher training process will happen. This kind of all combinations and permutations we came into the industry, and this is how like it inspired me a lot because there were no proper channel of working in the industry. And we started a proper presentation to the schooling and we started giving guidelines to the investors, how we have to invest and what are the parameters to look in, how we need to screen the buildings and how we need to get into the market and how we can get on board the parents for admissions. Was a very challenging activity and it was not done in the market previously by anybody. So that's how we came into the market and we started working. Until date we have launched around 10 to 15 schools in the market.
What gap in the education system did you feel compelled to address?
We understand the gap between the system in education industry. There is lot of gap between the people who are getting into the education industry. Initially, the people used to come who has completed the B.Ed into the education industry, but now tremendously the education industry has changed. Lot of different kind of professional people are also entering into the industry. So we found a gap. There is a gap between the management, between the teachers, between the coordinators and between the principals. This inspired us to get into the education and fill the gaps between the three sector people here. So three sector people are teachers, investors and the principals and the coordinators. So we fill the gap by helping them by creating a Syra Acad for the teachers to get enrolled and give the proper trainings, proper guidelines and how to build up and how to get attached, different kind of strategies which we can implement in the classroom, in the teaching energies and different kind of areas. So this is how we have built a gap between the educators and between the parents and between the school owners.
What was the most rewarding moment of your career?
The most rewarding moment of this whole journey is that we have come up with our own brand, that is Westfield International School. It has been established in 2023. Within a span of 1 year gap, we could establish another branch of Westfield International School. And immediately we could get up with the third branch this academic year. So this is the greatest reward for me as an academician, as a consultant for the school. So this helped me to get into the market and get more into the system and more connected with the parents, teachers and different kind of people. And this helped me to do a lot of improvement in my trainings, in my day-to-day core jobs. And the rewarding part is I could establish my own brand and I am successfully running it from past 3 years with 400 kids around us.
What is the biggest challenge that schools face today?
We are looking at a problem called investment problem, and schools are also facing lot of issues over the investments and the return policies and ROIs. As a consultant, when we came in the market, we tried to resolve this issue also. Like we started giving the schools 3 years ROI planning, and in 3 years what will be the investment and what will be the returns and how quickly they can raise the bar of investment and how comfortably and quickly with the investment plan can be worked out into the system. Well, they can plan and organize the lending of money to the teachers as a part of salary and to all the organizing system, and how beautifully they can work on the day-to-day core task of the school fee and also the collection of fees and how organizedly they can do the admission. This is how we as a school consultant will help the schools and school owners and the people who are willing to come into the schooling industry. A well-planned, organized, architect kind of planning we will give them, and the best part of our service is ROIs, which will help them out to plan their execution for the next coming of 5 years. Thank you.